Hello, hello. Hola, amigos, amigas. Welcome to Lima, Peru again. Welcome to the beautiful capital of Peru. And welcome to my kitchen. Today we are going to continue with our series dedicated to the Peruvian cuisine. It is so special to have you today and also wonderful to see your interest in Peruvian cuisine. In this series, we cook something different every time. So we don't repeat the meals. And also you can get to see the recorded events or replays of my past cooking shows in my YouTube channel if you are just new coming here for the first time. So at the end of this event, I will let you know how you can access to this YouTube channel and all of the things you need to see again my other shows. Today we're going to have the chance of cooking another Peruvian classic. And if you're not yet familiar with the Nikkei food, well, this is going to be a great time for you to understand, first of all, the many influences Peruvian cuisine had over the passing of the time, but also the importance of the Japanese influence in our cuisine. So before, let me say hi to the people joining. Hola, Adrian. Hola, hola, amiga. Tony, hello. Hi. Thanks for coming. Hi, Ray. Oh, Adrian, it's so good to see you here. Hola, hola. Ellie, hello. Hi, Sally. Nice to see you here. Hola, Dorota. Mwah, hello. Thanks for coming. Today we're going to cook, and again, you know, the sessions can take up to an hour sometimes, so it really depends on the meal. I am cooking in front of you all, so the idea is that you get to understand step by step every part of the process, and you don't get, you know, confused with, you know, like pre-made pots. In some occasions I have had to do some pre-cook elements, but today we're going to start all from scratch. So this is going to be a really fun cooking show because we're going to be cooking octopus. So well, the name of today's dish is Pulpo al Olivo in Spanish. In English, octopus with olive sauce. So it's going to be a purple creamy sauce that you can make also as a dipping for different occasions, but the idea of the octopus is really interesting. So hola Dolly, hello, thanks for coming. It's really nice to see you, Dolly. Thanks for being here. We're really about to begin. So you are here in my kitchen. We are in Lima, Peru. I am your Lima City tour guide. And we're going to start, first of all, with the a little bit of the process of the elaboration. I'm sure, Dory, you're going to love this meal. You can see also that we have already a pot with, a pot with boiling water, okay? So first of all, please start taking notes, and later you can see a replay of this show in my YouTube channel. If you missed any part of the event, if you had to go out like for a moment, if you receive a call and you are not able to be there all the time. So I will be putting this cooking show in my YouTube channel for replays later. So we have here a very important element for our meal today. So I bought it this morning in the market. We are very, very blessed to have really wonderful quality of like marine products. So let me just show you what I have here. Of course, we have the octopus. So this is a very important element, part of our cuisine today, right? So we will need for this recipe, of course, our octopus, but it's not really that easy. So let me tell you exactly what we're going to do with this first part of the cooking process. So first, you need your octopus. I will turn down the heat because we don't want the water to evaporate. We have an octopus over here, right? So this is the most important element for today's meal, the Pulpo al Olivo or octopus in olive sauce, but we need something more. So if you are new, like cooking octopus, first of all, you need to know that the octopus has like a sort of like something we call baba, which is like a gluey, let's say, protection that they have in the skin. So you need 2 spoons of salt to clean 1 and 2 to clean the octopus. So in a moment I will change the angle of the camera so you can see what I will be doing. Okay, so now I'm going to turn camera in this direction, and we're going to begin with the cleanup of our octopus. So you have here the octopus covered with salt, and we are going to cover the octopus. I have already taken off the head of the octopus, right? So it's just the tentacles of the octopus, and we're going to clean it. We're going to wash it, right? Like this. You have to be like delicate, but also, you know, like energetic enough to take off any type of, you know, like this sticky gluey, you know, like let's say element that it is attached to the skin of the octopus. Okay, so you can see already that there is some little like liquid purpley color coming out, right? So this is the first part of your cleanse and preparation of the octopus. When I bought it this morning, then we're going to wash it. Now I think it's ready. Look, there is like a purpley color coming out from the octopus. It takes really not much. Now we're going to wash the octopus, right? So when I bought it from the market, of course, it was fresh. We are very, very lucky to have very fresh products every day. But when I got back home, I cut it, the head of the octopus, and put it in the freeze just to keep it fresh. Well, no, not in the refrigerator, not in the freezer, right? So you have it here already clean. So now I will change again the position of the camera because you need to see what is going to happen next. Okay, so we're back to the pot, right? Hello to my friends that are just joining. Thanks for coming, amigos. If you are new to my channel, my name is Vanessa. I am your Lima City tour guide, and I love food. So my granny used to be a wonderful, wonderful cook, and I got as part of the presents she had for the family after she passed away, some of her notebooks with recipes she accumulated over the years. I am really not a natural cook, but I wanted to learn to cook the same way my granny used to, and in the process I am also sharing with you her recipes. So if you are just coming to the channel, later you can see the full event from the beginning in my YouTube channel, or if you miss any part. Okay, so the water is boiling. Okay, so this you have to be able to prepare the boiling water with anticipation. And we're going to do something really interesting here. So here you have your fresh octopus, okay? And we're going to do something that in Peru we call asustar al pulpo. So what is asustar al pulpo? Ronnie, happy birthday! Is your birthday, Yoni? Wow, Ronnie! Thanks for coming to celebrate your birthday. Happy birthday. Feliz cumpleaños a ti. Feliz cumpleaños a ti. Feliz cumpleaños, querida Ronnie. Feliz cumpleaños a ti. Thanks for coming today. This recipe today is dedicated to Ronnie. So we're going, Ronnie, what do you think? We scared the octopus. We are going to scare the octopus. So you know how we're going to do? We are going to introduce our octopus 3 times, okay? Like this. So, are you ready? Okay. Look what is going to happen to the octopus. 1, 2, and 3. Look at this. And then we put it down. Yay. So in this moment, our octopus is starting to get into a cooking process. And also the octopus has certain like a smell that or taste that is a little bit, like strong. So we're going to add also onion to this pot. We will not eat the onion. It's more like for making the flavor even better. So we're going to add 1 onion that I have chopped. In this occasion, I'm using white onion because I found that in the market and I said, why not? I usually use purple or red onion, as it is usually called. So we're going just to, introduce the onion and we're going to cover the pot. Okay, that's it. For how long? For more or less 20 to 25 minutes, okay? You don't need really that much time, but we are going to use a little trick to check if the octopus is ready. So first of all, let's check together the time we are starting to cook. It is 11:55 Peru time. So about 20 minutes, in about 20 minutes, so it's going to be 12:15, and we're going to check in that time how is the octopus. What we're going to do also is you need to use one of these, how is this called in English? Please let me know. It's like, some people clean the teeth with this, just let me know how you call it in English if there's anything similar. So this is very beneficial for some like checking on the toothpick. Yes, gracias, Eli. Thank you, gracias, Eli. You're the best. Oh, gracias, Barbara. Thank you. I am learning with you also. You are learning Spanish. I'm learning English as well. So we need some a toothpick to check if the octopus is going to be ready. Later, I'm going to tell you how you're going to do this. So next part is, I think we have to go to the other side of the kitchen. My kitchen is gigantic, No, not really. I would love to. So we're going to just lift this and we're going to do the cream. Yum, 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 yum. So the cream is made of olives. So, my cell phone almost falls. Oh no. I have, I am like Catwoman. So let me check my tripod. It's not very friendly today with us. Are you okay? Did you fall? So I think it's going to be okay now. Yep. Okay, so I'm going to be checking my tripod just in case. I don't want my cell phone to drop down to the floor. Okay, so we have here olives. Okay, so these are what we call aceituna botija. So botija is this big sort of like a recipient where the olives are put to rest, right? With salt, water and salt. So the olives that I picked, this is a recommendation for you all. Better, use or pick the ones that are not already open. Like there are some that come, like already packed that don't have the seed inside, the center. Prefer not to buy those. The reason is because when they are marinated open, they lose a bit of the strength of the flavor of the potence of the flavor of the olive. So if you want it to be more flavorful, better try these ones that are closed. So you open them right at home and de-seed them. So that's the idea. Okay, so now we're going to go to the other side of the kitchen. Where is our, let's say, blender? Okay, so I think maybe on the other side, I will put the camera so you can see also here. Oh, I think it's much better here. So how you doing, guys? Thanks for joining today. Thanks for coming to Lima and for cooking with us. So we're going to do the following. We need, of course, our blender, okay? And we're going first to add 1 egg. Have you done mayonnaise at home before? How many of you have done a mayonnaise cream before at home? Oh, by the way, I have washed it, so I need to dry it. So let's better first dry it. Hola Marilu, thanks for joining, amiga. Hola John, I'm so happy that some people in the group have already done mayonnaise. But if you don't know how to do mayonnaise, or you prefer not to mess with, doing mayonnaise at home, you can buy the mayonnaise already done. So that's easy too, okay? But today we are going to do it at home. Remember, we are also doing this cream while the octopus is being cooked. Okay, so very important thing. Hola Marilu, my dear. Very important thing to do this cream, to do the mayonnaise. You have to have your blender dry. Okay, no water in it, because it can cut the. I am trying to check on the details. Yes, there was water below. So it is a really important secret. If you don't want your mayonnaise to, we say cortar, so to get like not in a good shape, okay? So try to dry every part of your blender before you do this, because it has oil, you're going to be using oil, and it's necessary that everything goes correctly. So I'm so happy that Ronnie is celebrating her birthday with us. Gracias. I hope also you can celebrate with a pisco sour too. Okay, so let's check on this. Ta-da. Okay, so I think now we are ready. Okay. Muy bien, amigos. Let me check also that it is functioning. It's not functioning. Let me check on this. We are already also putting festive here. Oh, perfect. It's already plugged. Okay, you need, my friends, 1 egg for the cream we're going to do. So, 1 egg. All the egg. Okay? So we're going to start in a moment blending, but we need one more thing. We need oil. Okay? So the oil, the way how we're going to be putting the oil is drop by drop, like little, it's like a thin stream of oil, okay? So approximately all of this bottle, what you can see left, which will be half a cup more or less. So we're going to start. see how it goes. Woo! You can see the cream already white, but it's not ready because we need one more ingredient to make it mayonnaise, which is the key lime. Okay, so we're going to drop this. And we need now, how much time we have left? Oh, we still have some time. It is still our octopus in the pot. So we're going now to cut the key lime. This is the key lime, my friends. If you haven't seen it before, if you're used to the lemons or other type of limes, you know, this one is very acidic. So we're going to need this. As well, we're going to need, where is my salt? And we need pepper, salt and pepper. And we're going to need also olive oil and our olives. Okay, so we're going to use this very sophisticated tool for the key lime. So we're going to put key lime here. Look at this. The juice of 1 key lime. Okay. We need the salt. Not too much, because later we can correct, we can taste and correct. A little bit of pepper. We're going to start also and we're going to do something more, which is this. Maybe you remember. A little bit, more or less like 3 or 4 spoons. And I think it's already jumping too much. So we're going to cover the top. Okay. Because we don't need now to keep it open. Okay. And here we go. What kind of oil is in the blender with it? Oh, this one here is the first one I use is like regular cooking oil. Okay. And the second one I use olive oil. So if you were not able to hear me correctly, Barbara, the first one I used was regular cooking oil. And this one here, the second one I use, this is for giving an extra flavor, olive flavor. I use olive oil. Okay. Thanks for following the channel, Leon. Thank you, thank you. I usually cook like lots of Peruvian dishes, and we explore together the fascinating world of the Peruvian cuisine. So now, oh, look at this. This is my like olive, the one I use, not the ones that are already like de-seeded. I use the ones that are complete, like full, and cut this at home because it's more flavorful, the resulting. My pleasure, Dion. So, very flavorful. Now we're going to put this here. This is about 150 grams of olive. 150 grams of olives. Okay? Okay. Now, ready for the last part? Oh yes, yo, I know. I am now very careful with my teeth. Look how the color is turning. Hi everyone that is joining. We are cooking a Peruvian Japanese dish today. Look at the color. I will clear everything here. We're going to just give a little mix. Let me also show you how the resulting is looking like. Can you see it? Yum, yum. Delicious, really, like, it smells really good. So I will try to incorporate everything because there are sections that I think they are not well mixed. And later we are going to strain this cream, okay? We need to strain the cream because it has little bits of the skin of the olive. Sorry that I don't have a camera person today. I am doing this with my tripod. But the most important parts we always, we always share. And at the end also you can go to my channel in YouTube and see it all. So what I've done is just, like putting down all the cream stuck on the sides just for everything to incorporate better below. Now look, there's a part that is not really mixing so well here and here. So you need this cream to be very well incorporated, okay? So now we're going to do a last and then we continue with our octopus, which we are about to be ready to check. Yes, they are. It looks and it really like is appealing like for a simple fish. Yes, totally. I know. It's like some people can think this is sweet, right? No, it's salty. I think it's done. The little pieces you see here, they're going to go away because we're going to strain it. Okay, so important thing also, before I forget, we need to check and correct the flavor if it's necessary. So let me. It doesn't need more of, like a salt because already the olives have salt. Now, we are going to do something more, which is checking on our octopus. So, but how much time we have left? Oh, we have left still 2 minutes. Okay, so we're going to strain the cream. We are very lucky, Barbara, to have also like excellent products here in Peru of the best quality. Well, lucky us. We have many things to complain about in terms of politics, but we are always happy with the food. Food is everything here. Okay, so we have here our, let's say, cream. And just give me a second because we're going to use one of our bowls here to put the cream we are going to do. This cream is good for, let's say, any dippings, anything you find like you can combine with like pieces of like crackers or bread. Actually, we serve it with crackers, but you'll see in a moment how. You have to love olives definitely to like this dish. So the strainer, where is my, oh, it's here, of course. Well, I'm so sorry, I don't have a smaller one. And I will put down the camera so you can see how we do. Maybe a little bit distant here. Okay, so let's turn a little bit down the heat. So we're going to strain this because there are little bits of skin that we need to take off, and they are going to be like not so appealing if you are making this for friends, that they are, you know, like receiving the Peruvian cuisine for the first time. So if you want it to be really perfect, the perfect presentation, better try to strain this cream first. This is basically a mayonnaise with olive. Sorry if I am not looking at the comments. I will be checking the comments in a moment. Remember, I am doing this cooking class at home. I am home alone in this moment. All like focusing in our cooking class today. But in a moment, I will be going to check on your questions, comments. You can also chit chat there. Final part. And I think we're about time to check also after this. Time to check our olives. Sorry, octopus. Chum, chum, chum. Okay, clean. We'll see in a moment that there's always some little elements that are not well, sorry, here we always have a little bit blended. Can you see? Can you see, amigos? So that's why it's necessary to do this process. Okay, so I'm going to put this on one side. This also. And now we need to see our octopus, which, by the way, we need to be also careful with because of, let me clean this first. We need to check if it's ready. Give me a second. Muy bien. So for that we need our risers, I think you call them. Oh, look how pretty. Look at how pretty it is. And our toothpick. Oh, I think I remember toothpick, I think it is. These little sticks, right? We're going to check if it comes inside easy. It means that it's ready. Okay, so we'll see. We need a little bit more. A little bit more, okay? I'm going to leave it here. Not yet. I'm going to give it maybe 5 more minutes like that. How you doing, guys? Oh, gracias, Chris. Feels like I fought with my cat. Oh, have you seen also my apron has little cats? I don't have pets at home, but I would love one day to have one. I have 3 girls though, so I'm very busy with my girls. So let me check first the comments. while it is still in process. Remember, it's important, to use this trick, so in that way you know if it is ready, your octopus. So let me check. Yes, Dorley, definitely. Like, I see your comment about the you prefer octopus already clean and cut. Yes, yes, yes. Cooking is an art, but also it is very demanding. So that's also one of the reasons I resisted so long to cook, because I wanted everything to be so perfect. Like my grandma spent a lot of time in the kitchen. She like woke up in the morning and she got into the kitchen, and then she stayed there the rest of the day until nighttime, cooking. So anyways, but that's an art, and I am trying to uncover the mystery of the Peruvian cuisine with you all. So if I can do it, you can do it. That's for sure. So we will check. Are these olives grown locally? Yes, Barbara. And where we have lots of olives? Have you seen the tours of my colleague Elizabeth in Arequipa? Arequipa is a zone that has lots of olives. We also produce there olive oil. I think this oil here, this olive is Spanish, but sometimes I get Peruvian olive oil. Usually when my husband travels to Arequipa, we get really good quality of olive oil there. And the olive I'm using today is Peruvian. So it's not sure about octopus. Can you give this on stick? Can you have this on stick? Do you ever? Cappers? I don't know what's cappers, Barbara. I would like to know what is that. Also, I remember some people add mustard in the mayonnaise. Some people add also a barbecue sauce in the mayonnaise. So in the cream, no? So it really depends on how you like it. So let me check also. Any questions? This is a good time to put, because I am still having some time to discuss things before we go back to the octopus. And now, this is a very important part of the preparation of today's meal. Where is my knife? Here. So, we are going to need avocado, caperi. Capers in Italian. Oh, is that a cream, guys? I've never heard about it. But I would love to know. I will check later. No worries. But I will check later. I haven't, but definitely don't have that here, because I haven't heard about that before. But I would check. Barbara. Thank you. I am learning so much about international cuisine as well. And also, I think this could be a good time for me to capers. So, okay. Alcaparras. Alcaparras. Yeah, I know now. But no, we don't use much alcaparras, guys. And that is because, well, alcaparra is more like a Spanish, like a element like in the cuisine, in the Spanish cuisine. And although Peruvians, we cook a lot of things very similar in the Spanish style, alcaparras didn't become like a staple of the Peruvian cuisine. So no, that's why I didn't know what it was. But alcaparras, that's a really good one. Gracias, Dolly. Gracias. You are awesome. Right? You're already learning some Spanish with me. So you're learning because you're trying to help me. And not all. So now we're going to cut the avocado, okay? So we're going to cut the avocado here on one side. I will show you in a moment how I ended up cutting it. And very important also, this is really part of the recipe. This is not my making. This is the way how the octopus is present. Okay, so we're going to cut in a slice. No worries, I will show you in a moment how you should do it. I think we're going to check in a moment again our octopus. So like this. And we're going to position these avocados on the sides of this plate. This is just for the decoration part. Okay. In the center, we're going to have our pretty octopus. Okay. And I think it's going to go on the other side over here. Okay. The decoration is my weak part. I am not really like good in decoration, but my brother, he gives me a lot of great ideas. He is a cook. We used to have him in the series before, but now he's working, so he cannot be with me anymore. Maybe one day I convince him to come back. So we'll see how this goes. Ooh, so we will continue with avocado. Dorley, no worries. Don't use avocado. You can use the cream. Oh, we Peruvians love avocado. But yes, indeed, you have to be very careful. So, sorry, on the other side. Look at this. It is coming in easily. Can you see it? Easy. Easy. It's ready. Did you notice that? Ooh. Excellent. So, we're going to put this off. And let me tell you what we're going to do. So, with the octopus, we have to be careful because the octopus is a very delicate meat. Okay, so we need to stop the cooking process of the octopus doing what? Putting ice in a pan or a pot, sorry, where you're going to take the octopus. So in that way, it is going to immediately stop the cooking process. I'm going to take off water here. Ice, water, ice. And a pretty octopus. So I hope you have your picture. So now we're going to put the octopus here. The scared octopus. So now we don't need any more this. And if possible, for a little while, yes, it's already cold. With your eyes, maybe I can put a little bit more ice. Because in that way also, when it's hot, the octopus, it is difficult to cut it. So we're going to leave our octopus on one side over here. How are you enjoying this class, amigos, amigas? I hope you are finding it interesting. So, well, the history of this dish, gracias, Ronnie, gracias, Barbara, gracias, Chrissy. This is a Nikkei dish. So what is Nikkei? Well, Nikkei is a Japanese word, and it really means like Japanese out of Japan. So Nikkei means Japanese out of Japan. It is a word used for Japanese that are abroad, right? They are not in their country, in their homeland. But now the word Nikkei has turned more like known around the world as Peruvian Japanese cuisine. So it is not used this name for other Japanese fusions in the world, just the Peruvian fusion. By the way, what I'm doing here is trying to decorate the best I can. One day I will be a pro decorating, I promise. But you can use also your imagination. We're going also to do the following. Very important, your soda crackers. Because this is like more like an entree. But I know that many of you will not consider it an entree because like when you see it all like done, is like, wow, it's too much. So one more thing, we're going to do a little trick that restaurants do, which is we're going to do a element that will marinate and give extra flavor to the octopus. If you want, this cream, the pulpo cream I have here, and that's usually what people do, like they just cover the octopus, they chop it like in sashimi style, and they put the cream on top. So that's okay, you can do it up to that. But I will give you an extra option that restaurants also do to increase the flavor of the octopus. So I hope you're up for this. So what you need for this other part is, we are going to use this other one. I have lots of different pots everywhere. Okay, for that we will need parsley. Parsley, sorry, it's not looking so well because of the light. This is parsley chopped little. So maybe 3 branches, like just the leaves, but of 3 branches of parsley. Okay, or more or less like 1 spoon of parsley. Chopped little. Okay, we need also the juice of 1.5 or 2 key limes. Let me take care of this here. So 1, 2. We need also olive oil, which is here, salt and pepper. Where's my salt? It's over here. Okay, muy bien. So we're going to start with the squeezer. Now you know why my colleagues in Italy work together when they do cooking shows. It's much easier when you have someone cooking with you. But I hope you are still enjoying this event, learning something. So we're going to press the 2 key limes. So when the Japanese came to Peru, the first ship that arrived from Japan to Peru arrived in the year 1899. These Japanese were here looking for opportunities. They were contracted also. They came with contracts to work in plantation fields in the coast of Peru. So they had big expectations. And well, they were so big, these expectations, that we ended up having the 2nd largest community of Japanese in South America. So we have here our 2 key limes squeezed. We are going to add a little bit of salt, not really much. Let me just give you an idea of how much, because remember already we have the other cream that is salty. So just a little bit of pepper. You can also add Ajinomoto or MSG, I think it's called. I prefer not to, because not everybody likes it. Some people are allergic to it. So it is okay. You don't need to add MSG. A little bit of olive oil. I would say like just 1 spoon maybe. Everything is I measure. I'm so sorry that I don't have exact measures, but that's the way how grannies used to do in the old days, you know. So nothing is really like perfect in terms of measurement. And the parsley, okay? The parsley chopped little and fine. So what we're doing is sort of like, I think you will call it like a dressing, something like that, that will give the octopus extra flavor. Yum, yum, yum. So it is not so salty, but it's salt enough, acidity also enough. So, okay, so this is for in a moment. So, I'm going to put this here again, clean the table, because we're going to cut our octopus. We are coming to the last part of this event, but of course, the best for the last. We have here our octopus. Is already, cold. Inside also, is more like a firm, thanks to the ice. What we're going to do now is cutting the legs, okay? So we're going to cut the legs. You need a knife that has good like a edge. So in that way, it's not going to be so difficult. So we're going to cut here. Octopus. You know how much it cost me, this octopus? I don't know how it is where you live. Sometimes, the prices depend a lot on your location in the world. But it was about $5 fresh from the day. So now we're going to use this, all the legs. So now we have to do something important for the way how this technique, the cutting technique is. So we're going to cut the octopus leg in a half first, okay? So it has to be like very delicately. So in that way you will not ruin your cut. The first one is to try. They don't need to be perfect. So we have like this thin, okay? This thin. We have one, we have two. I have another knife, maybe this one is better, just in case. You have to use the knife that is the best, the sharpest. We're going to use this one just to check which one is best. Oh no, this one is better. Okay. Woohoo. Okay, so you need to use the knife that is the best, the sharpest, the one that you have. Okay, bien. So thin. And in a moment, we're going to start cutting sashimi style. You gotta be careful, of course, when you cut, because, it is more easy to cut octopus when it's cold, because it's firm and it will avoid you accidents. Once again, this one here. Also because the octopus was scared, when we cook it, the ends of the legs of the octopus curl. So you gotta be careful also when you're doing these cuts, okay? So we are cutting like the half, okay? The half. When the Japanese came to Peru, they had to find out, ways to maintain their culinary traditions, their different traditions in a complete different country. And because many of them were coming with their families, or they were marrying with Japanese women that were not here. So they were married by males. uh, the mails, the correspondence, like include these Japanese workers to send a picture of themselves back to Japan to their relatives. So their father, for example, father, mother, could pick a wife for them. But of course, in some cases, there were like options, like for example, 3 candidates or 4 candidates that wanted to marry this gentleman. So they sent the pictures back to him of the candidates, and he could choose from those pictures. So that's how they got married, married by picture, by correspondence. Mm-hmm. So that's how they kept alive lots of their traditions for a long time, because of this sort of like permaculture that they created. Mm-hmm. So, well, now, amigos, is calamari squid? No, this is a octopus, Barbara. I chopped the head of the octopus in the beginning, but it was a small octopus. I asked for a very small one. The kilogram of octopus was like yesterday. I checked also another market, 60 soles the kilogram. This one, the price was 20 soles, so that's about $5 American dollars. So now we're going to start chopping, and the way we're going to do it is sort of like sashimi style. So look at this. Can you see it? Sashimi style. You can also cut in the other side, but be careful with your fingers. I prefer to do it the opposite. So in that way, I don't have any problems with I will keep the edge of the leg. Look at this. So we are going to put these pieces, display on a plate, on the plate that we have, but not yet. We have to wash it, and we are going to do something more, which I will tell you in a moment. Well, I was explaining also a little bit about the immigration, the Japanese immigration. So the Japanese families, they were trying to, maintain their traditions, but it was not easy. So, for example, this dish is known to be a complete invention of the Japanese descendants, or even Issei, the first generation of Japanese, that were trying to recreate dishes of their cuisine, or at least with the same techniques, culinary techniques. So that's why I said the cutting style is sashimi. So it has to be relatively thin, but already it is cut. So, hello. So, remember that this octopus was fresh from the beginning. But if you don't have a fresh alternative, well, you can use, of course, other ones. The taste will be probably not exactly like the one you're going to see here. But not everybody has the chance of having fresh octopus every day. So please just try it. And you can use the cream that I made in the beginning as a dipping. Okay. Well, this is the part that takes a little bit more time, but I couldn't do it before because I had to do the whole process of the cooking of the octopus until, like in front of you, or to cut it. Okay. I hope you are enjoying this event, amigos. It is really like an opportunity for me to share with you the beauty of the Peruvian cuisine, and most importantly, the beauty of the immigration, the Japanese immigration to Peru, because this is one of the most numerous groups that we have of immigrants in the country. It has been estimated that about 100,000 Peruvians are descendants of Japanese in this moment. Imagine that. Oh, such a large group. I think we are done with this part. This can be an entree if you wish, but also can be a main course if you really like octopus. So I think we're going to put this octopus left over here. I will take another little pot to wash the octopus. First, we're going to, you've already seen, gracias, Barbara. Thanks for your tip support, amiga. Gracias. So you can see here the cuts of the octopus. I will put the octopus here, wash it. Just give me a second. I will just wash it with water, nothing more. Okay. And going to clean again our table. So in that way, we are going to proceed with the next part, which is mixing the octopus with this. So remember, what is this? Now this is sort of like a sauce to marinate the octopus. So now that the octopus is clean, we are ready to add this. Maybe half of what we have here first. So this is going to give extra flavor to our octopus. And also it will look really pretty. Remember, you can just put the pieces of octopus wash here in the plate and cover with the cream only. Or if you wanted to make it like even more flavorful, this is the trick of the restaurants. You can mix with this dressing. And now we are going to put it in the plate that we have here. I think we're going to make it look even better like this. Okay, so we're going to put the pieces of, going to choose the best ones. This is the octopus. We're going to put it in lines. This is the way how this dish is presented, with the octopus like this. So just choosing the pieces that look a little bit better, more like the sashimi. So it is amazing how, you know, the people around the world that has emigrated, you know, has tried to find out ways to reaffirm their identity through food, through cuisine. So basically, well, this is something I am very happy about Peru, because we've been able to receive influences from all over the world. And that's also the reason why our cuisine is so exotic, and that the way can be also so familiar for people that are not from Peru, and they say, oh, this tastes so good, it reminds me of this or the other. Okay, going to put a little bit on our avocado. Remember, the avocado, well, is part of the traditional presentation, but if you have allergy with avocado, you don't like avocado, that's okay. You don't need to, you know, like, have it to enjoy this dish. And also we do something more. Too bad not fresh. Oh, we add soda crackers as part of the decoration because we eat it with soda crackers. So the idea is that you put the crackers like at the bottom, and then you enjoy this like a canapé. Is that okay saying canapé? An entree. Does it look good? I think it looks good. It looks pretty. Yay, we made it. We made it. So I will put it here in the table. And first, maybe a first initial picture for you. Every person has a different way to present it. But well, in my case, I try to make it look nice. Just give me a second. I will put this in the official little table I have for the presentations. And thank you, amigos, for being there until the end. It's been a long cooking show, but I hope you enjoy it. This is a crazy thing. So I hope you enjoy it. And also, thank you so much for your tip support. Gracias, amigos. Thanks for coming. Also, thanks for visiting my house in Lima. You can also help me with a tip if you wish to, and if you have the possibility. And I will also activate a button to let you know where you can donate and where you can tip. And all the donations are coming to me and Hey Go. So I am not getting everything in full. We are splitting. We all guys split with Hey Go. So in that way, the platform continue working. And also you can become my sponsor if you wish to access to my e-cookbook. My sponsors are able to help me not just to produce cooking shows, also all kinds of different shows. Like for example, my city tours and all my events that are related with culture and history, my lectures from home. And as a present to my sponsors, what I give you all is my 2 books. I'm writing 2 books. One is a cookbook, and also the other one is a guy's book. So they are given to you all as my sponsors, like as a present from me to you all. If you are my sponsor already, please contact me and send me a message where I can give you my book, because unfortunately you cannot download it directly from the website. So thank you so much for that. For my friends that are already my sponsors, muchas gracias. Thank you. You know who you are. Gracias. So I will turn now the camera to show you the final result. Yum yum. This is the Pulpo al Olivo. Pulpo al Olivo. This is the Nikkei cuisine, which I hope you enjoy cooking with me. So I will give it a little try for you. But first, make sure of making your picture before I destroy this pretty plate. So I hope you are done. And also thanks, Ronnie, for coming to celebrate your birthday with me. It means a lot to me. Gracias. Thank you. So now I think we have to give it a try. So we'll put also, just give me a second, turn the camera to me. And we have to do it like this. We put one of the crackers. Oh, by the way, I have to use a different one because I am having gluten problems. So if you're gluten-free, you have to use this. For people with gluten problems, this is the option. Rice crackers. My husband is going to get the regular ones, but this is, as you have seen, a complete gluten-free dish. So I also have my allergies. So this is going to be my option of today. So my rice, let's say cookie. So I will put first a little bit of the avocado in this one. Let me show. Oh, this one here. Avocado and octopus. Okay, for you. Mm-hmm. Do it. Can octopus have a? I think that there was a question about. Oh, sorry. There was a question about a substitute for octopus. Oh, Marilu, an octopus be substitute? Yes, of course, of course. Cuisine is just like imagination, and in Peru, nothing is put on written in stone. We say. So maybe fish could be fish, tuna, any usually some like seafoods go very good with this cream. Let me know what you are trying it with, because I would love to know how it went if you try it at home. But let me tell you, this is absolutely delicious. You will love it. And remember, you can surprise your friends with this. You can surprise your family with this. I love it so much that I will get another piece. And this is for you all, guys. Mm. Hmm. Ronnie, great idea. Send me a picture if you are able to do it at home. Mm-hmm. Mm. Yummy. Sorry that I'm eating, but it's so good. Marilu, I hope we can get. Yeah. My brother is now working at a restaurant. He's cooking French food. Yes, he's at a French restaurant and he's serving cocktails there as well. So he's learning more things. So maybe one day he's going to come to bring something very international. No, I will let him know, Marilu. Of course I will. I miss him too. I don't see him very often because he's working now. But well, I'm happy for him. Thank you so much, amigos, for your support. Hope you can also come often. The holiday season is starting, so I have lots of really nice events prepared for you all. Like, trust me, you're going to be like surprised with the markets, the handicraft markets, the all the lights, the market. I have a market tour for Christmas and also for New Year's Eve. So please book those tours. I really hope to see you there. And well, thank you so much for coming today. Well, so best to you all, amigos, and lots of love from your guide and friend in Lima, Peru. Have a lovely rest of the day. Bye-bye. Gracias. Follow me on my channel. You can follow me. There's a button up there. You can go to my channel and see all my, let's say, social medias. So, bye-bye.